Marmalade, be a good kitty, okay? You can calm down. Calm down, Marmalade. Thank you, okay? You be a good boy. Just relax. I'm just gonna. Marmalade? Marmalade, calm down. Oh, wait. Oh, sorry. I was just. Oh, crap. I was just messing with the volume. I gotta fix it. Just a minute. Let's see. This turns it. And now we got it back up. Here we go. Okay, that's not too much. Alright. Yeah, just trying to make sure it's not too loud or too quiet. Yeah, let's. Yeah, I'm gonna watch that. Make me feel better about my life. Like this guy who thought it would be a good idea to call his girlfriend, let her know he just committed a felony and won't be home for dinner.
Anything is possible on Cloud9. Upgrade your combo or 32-ounce drink to a Cloud9 cup while supplies last. One love.
Whether you're a professional technician or simply take pride in maintaining...
Officers are pursuing a stolen motorcycle, and once they detain the rider, he makes a shocking move they never saw coming.
Hey, sir. I ain't playing that blue. I don't want to in the car and make no issue. I didn't steal that bike. Okay. Did I run because I know it was stolen? Yes. Can I smoke one cigarette before we go in, please?
Nope. Look, man, I'm not trying to be an asshole.
I didn't see you guys behind me before
You
we
can come
come.
if you want my
This
laptop
bike is
here.
tracking it, okay?
So how come he didn't get it from dude earlier this morning? I know who had that bike earlier.
Who's that?
I can't. I'm not.
Why aren't isn't the guy under arrest supposed to be in the back seat? Why is he in the front seat with the cop? That yeah, that's not gonna end well. Don't do that. What is going? This just seems weird. Oh, Marmalade, yes, Marmalade. You be good, kitty. I will. No, I will cuddle you. Do you want attention? Okay, I will pet you. Come on. Oh, my cat is being so needy right now. Oh my, look, it's okay. I I went to the living room. I did not abandon you. You're fine. You're fine.
I can barely talk. Can I please have a drink of water?
I don't have any water, man.
I can't talk. I'm not trying to be. I promise you.
Well, you just told me you wanted me to get bit by that dog.
Because I was upset at the time. Please let me smoke a cigarette, man. Please.
Cigarettes are going to dry your mouth out even more, man.
I don't care. I'm going to prison. Please. Please, man.
If you're cool with me, I might let you smoke one when you get to jail.
Oh.
How much do you have in the bag?
Like a quarter gram of ice and 2 Xanaxes.
I really think never ends well for them. I don't know why they think. Why would, like I said, why would you put? There's a reason you don't put them in the front seat.
and I'm driving. You gotta meet me somewhere, baby, so I don't get caught. Where are you meeting me?
Relax. Relax.
Where is this? 'Cause seriously,
Where you go?
Go up behind Ross's
obviously
gas
it's somewhere they
station.
speak
Come on till
English,
you're there.
but most like I'm gonna assume this
Baby,
is
how long till you're
America,
there?
but
Where
why
are you at? You're in this?
don't they have him in the back seat? Handcuffs are not foolproof.
Baby, the cops are on my ass. What do I do? Baby! Baby, I'm heading to your dad's house. I'm gonna hide out there.
Yeah, he really is just stupid. He really is so stupid.
Oh, shake it. How did that happen?
Baby, I'm gonna jump. Baby, I'm gonna jump in the river and swim down, okay? Baby, look for me. Please, please. I'm heading for...
What? He is going to jump in the river and just swim. Okay, I'm gonna go to your dad's house. Yeah, in a stolen. Where does he think he can go in a stolen cop car that the cops won't find him? Oh. I mean, this is I I don't know how he is able to drive. Like,
Greenville right now, okay? Hey, you know where York Village is at? I'm gonna try to hide somewhere around there, okay? Hey? What? Love you.
yeah, translation manipulate you, yeah. Well, he's the one asking for her help. I'm guessing he doesn't really...
I didn't see him. Dude, next thing I know, he was just...
Yeah, you were watching him struggling, trying to move around and stuff like that with stuff. Why did you not put two and two together?
Dude, I noticed him move around once. I saw him when we went to press his bag, put the bag over, let it down.
Yeah, like I said, I don't understand. Because you have him in the front seat. You don't put him in the front seat. Where is this that they do not have a thing where the suspect is in the back seat separated from it?
Hey, relax, man. Relax.
K-12 makes going back to school easy. We
Just
deliver an
don't-
education that takes your child beyond the classroom.
The scenery looks nice, at least.
He's got my phone, so I can't unlock the doors of my car. He's on 67 North. Okay, Chris just rounded the curve right now.
Baby, York Village, they hit me with spike strips. Can't drive so much further. York Village, I'm gonna run and hide. Love ya. Love ya.
Yeah. These,
Got the pink.
this is not going to end well. And he is,
You're good my way.
yeah, like I said, why do you think first?
Piece of found on the 49.
You could have just not been stupid. Yeah, but again, I want to know. You better begin at this and see where it took place. Because the main thing I don't get is why it doesn't.
Bailed on foot? I can't hear. I said he did bailed on foot.
He's not gonna be that fast. Oh yeah, I definitely ate too much ice cream cake.
I don't see him.
I have no regrets though. My stomach does, but I don't.
Scott, where you at? Where you at? Bubba! Scott!
They advise the subject has fled in the S-curve on 49.
Scotty, where you at? Scotty, where you at? Anybody see him here? Come on, Bobby. Is Bobby running here too? Scotty!
Buffalo Creek in Ripley County.
Oh gosh, he's got a half-hour drive.
Should I ask if the weapons are still
You're working that way. I'm fixing up before I head that way.
What the Bobby? Bobby!
Fixing up before I head
Scott!
that way.
Scotty!
Can you check with on-scene officers to see if the rifle and shotgun still secure in
He's
his
not
vehicle?
gonna.
Oh no.
No, we better be checking.
I know at this time the weapons are secure.
Get out of the way.
You're in behind.
Keep
Yeah.
walking.
Still trying to contact the K9.
I don't think he's not.
Scotty!
Understood.
Was that somebody yelling? Hold on for a minute. Come on, Scotty. Answer, baby. Answer, Scotty. I hear him back there. He's way back here.
I can see it. 52 rifle is secure.
Whatever makes him unable to
You don't have the lock. It's not all
safely secure the suspect in the back of their car, you don't. There's no excuse for that nonsense. Wayne County, okay.
me say that. They scan us.
Oh, we're here, Chris. Over here, Chris. We got eyes, Chris. We got eyes on him.
What do you say?
Located the deputy.
Is deputy secure?
He sounds like a train wreck. They always, yeah.
Oh, he's gonna regret this. He is gonna regret this.
How do those not have the anti-theft device on them? They do. Yeah, they should all have the anti-theft.
I think Wayne County, I think is Indiana. I'm not sure.
Go ahead, where you at?
I'll get my repeater on.
Go ahead, make sure all over the location.
I know. 905, 1110, 729 on scene. Bobby, which way they run?
When I got on scene, Kelly was the only one here.
You want some spray? I would put some on. There's a Forest Service road down here. Do you want to go down it? Just hop in back, Kyle.
Oh, sorry.
What? Oh, you're fine.
I didn't know everybody was in here.
Just scoot over.
Yeah.
He's got his shirt off. He stripped his shirt. You know, damn far this
Why?
Yeah, far away. I'm from my car.
I should have shot him.
You should have shot him.
Yeah.
I saw him move one time. I never thought there was a chance in the world he'd slip him.
Sure, off and in handcuffs.
We sure gotta be. He's driving the vehicle.
I don't know how that happened.
Was he secure in the seatbelt?
He was in there like he was supposed to be. I feel right now.
You wouldn't be the first person.
Hell no.
Well, I tried to jump in with Bobby.
Yeah.
Bobby. I was like on the door handle. Bobby took off. I was screaming at Lee. I was like, oh, man,
It was hitting like 128.
I hit 140.
The vehicle's not damaged, right?
Just
tires.
I got all four. He was still 80, 90 mile an hour down 49.
So, you dived. I was like, oh. I went to pull my gun. He went like this.
Okay.
Canine! Mount your hands up. I'll send the dog. You will be bit. Everybody stay behind me. Yeah, no, stay back.
If you want to work towards about the middle of where we left you.
Yeah, I wouldn't. Hey, I'd stay right there. Let him get his thing going. Stay back plenty. That way we can get a good track on him. I don't like getting up in the containment area. Let's stay back.
I heard him hiding up in the brush up here.
Really?
But I didn't want to get in there.
Yeah, sure. No, he's not far. That's the freshest track as you can get.
Why is he not? He's running. He was still moving.
I know. Hang on, get close, but not. We don't want to get. Yeah, no, you're all good. No, you're all good. I'm just. Hey, Trent, went through here. Okay, you gonna swing around? No, you're all good. Oh, I'm trying to get killed. They're getting up there.
I know they said Wayne. I hear someone said Wayne County. I want to see what it is. Michigan. And, okay, there was one in Indiana, but because I know more Indiana, but there's also one in Michigan. Okay. So this is either Indiana or Michigan.
A little too far up around this
Oh,
track. I got you all good.
Circle around it.
Yeah, Wayne County, Indiana first came to mind.
You better not move. You hear me? Do not move. Do not.
Crossfire. I got him. You're going to put your hands on your back and you're going to roll over right now. I don't care about the tree.
Get out! Let go of the tree!
I'm not holding that way.
Hang on. Slow down. Calm down.
Stand up. Put your feet under and stand up.
Damn it! You're way in there. Put your hands behind your back.
I'm not resisting at all.
Bull. You got him?
Tile Survive has to be one of the most relaxing and comforting games of 2026. There's no pressure and it's super easy to play. You don't need to stay online all day, and there's no endless grinding either. Just hop in whenever you feel like it. Collect.
Step out. Go.
Super stripper, you are. Thank you for being receptive.
About to get worse, bud.
I do pretty.
Huh? I do pretty. You're going to do it for a long time, bud. Old police car, bud.
I'm done. I can get 6.5 years.
How does 20 sound?
Since we've already obviously shown what he's like, let's get a cage car to take him.
Dude, are my pinkies doing a problem to
You
you?
got the right to remain silent. I'd suggest you use it.
I suggest you took the I know my rights.
Good.
What's your name? Trooper, go.
Just wondering. Yeah, look at that pile of man there. His poor girlfriend won't have that anymore. She must be so upset. I am not keeping a straight face.
I was grabbing you so I didn't fall.
Make sure you got no blood on it. He's bleeding. Had a couple scratches.
Where you're at? Hand was coming over.
Right, buddy. What's your name? What was his name?
Which one?
What was his name? These two right here.
Stinson Morgan.
Hey, give me
I'll catch you again.
I thought I'm doing 20 years.
Talk to you second time? What's the third?
You talked to me the first time?
Yeah.
4.5 years ago?
Yeah.
You catch wasn't your ass. It wasn't. I know it wasn't. I know who it was. It wasn't you. Shoot that respect.
Or you want to put those on and I'll take mine?
He really thinks he's so
I know.
tough.
You can make it for you. For sure.
Where'd your shoes?
I know. What county am I going to?
Butler.
I hate that.
Keep a camera on him so he won't try to say we done something good.
Yeah, because
I don't know.
You
wasn't ever trying to hurt you, but he kept looking at your calf going, click, click, click. I'm like, hey.
The suspect, identified as 38-year-old Andrew Delcamp, has an extensive criminal history in Missouri, with criminal cases dating back to 2017. According to court records, he previously pleaded guilty to second-degree burglary in 2019 and was sentenced to 7 years in the Missouri Department of Corrections. For this case, Andrew pleaded guilty in 2 separate Butler County felony cases on February 25th, 2025. He pleaded guilty to first-degree tampering with a motor vehicle, resisting arrest by fleeing while creating a substantial risk of serious injury or death, and second-degree burglary. He was sentenced to 7 years in the Missouri Department of Corrections for tampering with a motor vehicle and 2 years for resisting arrest, with the sentences ordered to run back-to-back. He received an additional 7 years for second-degree burglary, which was added to the previous sentence. In total, Andrew was sentenced to 16 years in prison, just 4 years shy of...
How does 20 sound?
Escape the indoors with Cutter Backyard Bug Solutions.
So,
From lawn
it was
treatment
Missouri, okay? Well, I think Missouri is closer to Indiana than it is to Michigan. I don't know. Yeah, I don't... I'm not that familiar with other... I mean, county, it's like... How many places are called Paris? It's... Yeah, there's... Let's... Okay, yeah. I don't mind some body cam videos, but like that one just saw before I came back here said, man hides terrifying secret in his basement. Yeah. No, they go into basement stuff. I ain't... No. Not... Despite what Ember and Lynx would have you believe, nothing good ever happens in basements. Okay? It just doesn't. Except laundry. Laundry is good. Anything, yeah, more stuff. What is... Yeah. 5 biggest tornadoes in all history. Okay, well, that looks interesting.
Tornadoes are some of the most interesting yet destructive forces on Earth. I'm sure many of us have seen videos of tornadoes online, but never in person. So, it's hard to get an accurate idea of just how powerful and alarmingly massive these systems can become. The United States especially is prone to more tornadoes than anywhere else in the world, and it's here where all of the largest in history have occurred. So, sit back and relax as we dive into the history of the 5 biggest tornadoes in all of recorded history. In terms of tornadic activity, 1925 was a year of note. This was the year of the deadliest outbreaks of tornadoes in American history, and the second deadliest in world history. Specifically, March 18th is the deadliest single day of tornadic activity in the world. On this day, an incredibly powerful storm system moved across the United States, generating at least 12 significant tornadoes. These various tornadoes spanned various states, such as Tennessee, Kentucky, Indiana, Alabama, and Kansas, among a few others. All of these occurred on the same day and were all part of the same storm system. In addition to these confirmed tornadoes, there were undoubtedly a few others that touched down in various places, but with much less impact or notoriety. One particular tornado that was spawned from this storm system came to be known as the Tri-State Tornado. It first touched down in Reynolds County, Missouri, just north of Ellington. It started as an EF1 or EF2, upending trees and toppling structures. It claimed its first life when a farmer was caught in its path. But as it continued on, it grew larger and its winds whipped faster. There were some reports that it even formed into a double funnel for a while. It went through many populated areas, even destroying some schools in the process. It eventually grew into a massive EF5 tornado with winds of nearly 250 miles per hour. This was one of the worst tornadoes that the world had ever seen, not only because of its power, but because of its speed, how far it traveled, and how long it was on the ground. This tornado was more than a mile wide, or 1.6 kilometers, and moved at an incredible 70 miles, or 112 kilometers per hour. It spent more than 3 hours on the ground, traveling for nearly 219 miles across 3 states and devastated over 164 square miles of land. In the end, 700 people died from this tornado, with nearly 13,000 others suffering injuries. Oklahoma is located inside one of the most active places on Earth for tornadoes, known as Tornado Alley. It is a place in the central United States where cold air from the Rocky Mountains meets with warm, moist air from the Gulf of Mexico, resulting in some of the most powerful storms on Earth. On May 3, 1999, the city of Oklahoma City was seeing some pretty severe weather. While this was nothing new to them, this particular cell was a bit different.
Oh yeah, this was the footage I just saw. Did I watch that video this morning? Or was it yesterday? But yeah, this guy's footage is the one I was watching earlier. And yes, I have never experienced a tornado, and I want to keep it that way. I would rather have a hurricane, because hurricanes, the whole area is affected by the same storm. Tornadoes are too random. I don't like that. I like when you know exactly what you're going to get and how you're going to get it. Whole area is affected by the hurricane, and you do your thing. You go where there's good shelter, and you stay there. A tornado, like I said, depending on the strength, legitimately, I don't think they have things that can protect against an F5 right now. The thing I was watching earlier said, like, the best building codes they have are for F2 tornadoes. That's the best they can defend against. F5 ain't nothing. I mean, an F2 is nothing compared to an F5. That's not even comparable. Yeah, I know they can have tornadoes. We'll see that, and that's the thing. Basements in Texas are a rarity. Yes, I'm very offended by that. That's why I want to go to New Hampshire. I could have a basement there. And I'm not a hot weather person. I want to be able to go outside. But yeah. But so overall, I feel safer with a hurricane than a tornado. Oh yeah, I saw the chunks. Yeah, I've seen the damage F5 tornadoes do. And I only see it on TV. And by that I mean like your internet videos and stuff. I don't want to ever know it in person.
It produced a strong tornado that devastated southern portions of Oklahoma City along with numerous suburbs. When it first dropped out of the sky, it registered as an EF2 tornado, but it quickly gained strength and became an EF4.
What if I don't like my therapist?
You'll find one you do.
I can't deal with insurance. Rula makes that part easy. There's too many decisions.
Enough.
And it's like storm chasers.
Getting help is easier than talking yourself
their
out of it.
vehicles still cannot withstand
Mom, Dad's been away
a direct
for
strike
a whole year.
by a
We finally get
tornado.
to see him today, right?
That's right, honey.
They can
We're going to
protect
the
a
city
lot,
where
but
it's
against a tornado, they don't have the stuff yet.
From that point on,
You have
it
to be
fluctuated
underground.
in
That's the only
strength
way.
between an EF2 and an EF5. After it had been on the ground for over an hour, It's strengthened into a very powerful EF5. Much like the Tri-State tornado, the Bridge Creed-Moore tornado was particularly unique, not just because of its incredible wind speeds, but because it was on the ground for so long. The majority of tornadoes are only on the ground for a few minutes. Even with that short amount of time, they're still able to do tons of destruction. So just imagine what sort of devastation a tornado is capable of when it lasts for longer than an hour. By the time it had died out, the Twister had produced some of the highest wind speeds ever measured globally, fluctuating between sustained speeds of 280 and 321 miles per hour, or 450 to 515 kilometers per hour. The tornado grew to a size of about 1 mile or 1.6 kilometers in width and traveled for 38 miles or 61 kilometers during its lifespan. 36 fatalities were reported, and the total costs associated with the destruction amounted to over $1 billion.
I think this is
When we
yeah, and I think the more tornadoes. Yeah, 'cause see, there was one May 3rd, 1999, and then there was the one in 2000. Was it 2013? Got hit again. Oh yeah, Joplin. I know. And see, well, that's like I was watching a thing about storms in 2011, the tornadoes. I mean, and first thing I thought was Joplin, Missouri, but there was like Georgia. Was it Georgia and Alabama or Alabama? Whatever. I didn't know. There is something called Dixie Alley in the southern states that are prone to tornadoes. I did not know that until recently. It was, I'm learning new things. There are storms there too, and yeah, I think I want to say I can't remember if there was a 2 miles wide. There was a tornado that might have gotten 2 miles wide. Let me check. That might be just hyperbole and they found it. No, it was only a mile, but I did hear people talk about one being 2 miles wide. Oh yeah, this one. Yeah, here we go. 2013 El Reno, 2.6 miles across. Oh hey, Grumpy. Yeah, like I said, I thought many years ago I was looking at an area in Missouri because it said they had no you could build at your house if you want. There were no building codes for the county or whatever. I'm like, ooh, yeah. I mean, heck, I could just live in an RV and then, have someone drive me safety to the tornado. Just, hey, I don't need to worry about where to go. I can just drive somewhere out of the storm area. Boom, done. I have everything. But yeah, I don't. So too close to tornado. No, I don't. Like I said, I've never been in a tornado. I don't need to be in one to know it would not sit well with me. Please, thank you. The tornadoes can stay away. But yeah, that was a monster.
See them from a distance, many of us could describe tornadoes as ominously
Oh, here it is right down here.
They look like skinny fingers of cloud that reach down to the earth, sometimes forming strange shapes. One particular type of tornado are known as wedge tornadoes, which are twisters that are wider than the distance from the ground to the sky. In other words, it looks like a wall of cloud. This was the case on May 22nd, 2011, when an EF5 tornado landed in the city of Joplin, Missouri. That day, The National Weather Service in Springfield, Missouri issued a tornado warning 17 minutes before the twister even touched the ground. When it did, it wasn't apparent to the people in its path that a tornado was approaching. It looked like a large wall of cloud that was surrounded by rain and wind, and anyone with an untrained eye would not have been able to recognize the danger they were in. The duration of the Joplin tornado was more typical of an average tornado, as it lasted for 38 minutes. But this one stands apart from most of the others due to its enormous shape. The people of Joplin were not fully aware, even with advanced warning, that what they were seeing was actually a tornado. As a result, many didn't seek the shelter that could have saved their lives. During its life, it reached a width of nearly 1 mile and covered a distance of roughly 22 miles. The tornado killed 158 people and injured around 1,150 others. It was the costliest tornado to ever strike the United States, totaling around $2.8 billion in damages and insurance claims.
Whether you're a seasoned off-roader or getting your vehicle trail ready, Harbor Freight has rugged off-road equipment.
When we think about what
I was watching a body cam of them looking the first responders after a night tornado. I think it was in Dixie Alley, and it was like they were looking for survivors from the first tornado when they got word a second tornado was coming. And like I said, this is body cam of the the cops there with fire rescue looking for survivors, trying to beat the next tornado coming. And yes, things were blurred out that needed to be, but yeah, they didn't find all survivors. Oh. And yeah, it just makes me think of like earthquakes too, in similar damage, because when buildings are get damaged like that, it's hard to find survivors. You have to, depending on how bad it is, you have to make sure it's safe for the first responders to even go in the building to look. And that just it's just not not something you want to do if you can avoid.
Makes a tornado dangerous, the first answer we typically think of is how fast the winds can blow. A few of us may even say that it all depends on where the tornado decides to touch down. If it's in the middle of a rural area, there isn't much harm in that, right? But if it's like the Bridge Creed Moore tornado and touches down in a densely populated area, that's where the real danger is. Of course, all of that is true, but let's not forget that tornadoes don't have to have the winds of an EF5 to be dangerous. Tornadoes can grow in size, measuring thousands of feet across. At that size, even a weaker tornado can do massive amounts of damage. During the afternoon of May 22, 2004, there was a powerful weather system moving across Nebraska, and it spawned multiple tornadoes. There was one in particular that was of particular significance. A powerful EF4 tornado touched down and churned across multiple counties in an hour and 20 minutes. But it wasn't the duration of the tornado or even its power that had meteorologists' attention. This twister measured over 2.5 miles across. That is over 12,000 feet. It is recognized by the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration as the second largest tornado to ever be recorded. Most structures in the city were completely destroyed. There was even a coal train that was tossed off of its tracks.
Yeah, you see, like there, like back here where there's still some walls and stuff, you gotta make sure they didn't get liable to like fall down on anybody or anything. Too, you can just remove stuff, but you still have to be careful to not shift things to hurt anyone underneath. It's a difficult task.
In spite of all this, there was only one fatality, as the city was alerted early enough to take proper shelter. The tornado actually touched down as an EF1, and in the first stages of its life, it only damaged things like farmhouses and silos. It slowly grew in intensity and size as it moved on. Once it reached the city of Hallam, it had intensified into a powerful EF4 tornado and had grown to be just over 2.5 miles or 4 kilometers across. The life of the tornado was rather long, with total time on the ground right around 100 minutes. It tracked a total distance of 52 miles or 84 kilometers. Total costs associated with this tornado are just north of $160 million. As we just stated, the Hallam tornado was the second largest tornado ever recorded. At 2.5 miles across, it's hard to imagine exactly how much larger a tornado can grow. In all reality, not much larger at all. But every foot larger is an extra foot that can destroy a building, carry off livestock, or crush a person. On Friday, March 31st, 2013, a very large and powerful storm system was moving across Oklahoma. It spawned a few weak twisters in some rural areas that did no damage. But there was one particular tornado that touched down about 8.3 miles southwest of the town of El Reno.
Cupcake. Serious wine, unserious name.
Meteorologists were immediately concerned as this particular tornado was gaining strength and becoming more violent at an alarming rate. As it moved across the landscape, it quickly grew in size. Mobile weather radar revealed extreme winds of up to 302 miles per hour within the vortex, which were the highest observed winds on Earth at the time. As the twister crossed US Highway 81, it had grown to a record-breaking 2.6 miles, or 4.18 kilometers across. It traveled for a distance of roughly 16.2 miles, or 26 kilometers, with total time on the ground being about 40 minutes. In the end, 8 people lost their lives from this tornado, including 4 storm chasers. They were the first known deaths in the history of storm chasing.
Yeah, like I said, even their vehicles with all the stuff are not to, you can't help. The storm chasers' vehicles are not meant for directly confronting an F4, F5 tornado. Like I said, that can't be, that has not been accomplished yet. Like, I mean, I would presume, theoretically, I don't know if, even if you were inside, like, a tank, an actual military tank, if you would be safe. Because you'd still get thrown around in there, and, you know, the impact and all that stuff, you would still be damaged. And then depending on where the tank landed and how it landed, you might be stuck even more with no way to get anyone to get you out. So yeah, just if you can avoid tornadoes. Yeah, how much longer? We still got a few more to do, right? Oh no. Oh, this is the last one?
Miraculously, total damage was only around $40 million. Meteorologists named this tornado as the most dangerous tornado in storm observing history, even though it did not strike any towns or cities. There were a few reasons, aside from its sheer size and incredible wind speed. This tornado had an irregular path, turning in sudden, erratic fashions. Additionally, this was a multiple vortex tornado in which there were many vortexes rotating around a central area. This is not only what contributed to its sheer size, but its erratic behavior as well. The El Reno tornado still holds the record as the largest tornado in recorded history. Tornadoes are some of nature's most alluring yet deadly displays. Luckily, our early warning systems have come a long way, and now we are able to detect when one might form, saving countless lives. But in the end, Mother Nature will do as she pleases. To see more videos like this one, be sure to click the link on screen now. With that, thank you all for watching, and we hope to see you in the next one.
Yeah, there's... The nicest Uber driver you'll ever regret meeting. Oh, yeah, I bet I would. I bet I would. Regret, yes. Besides, I use Lyft. When I do, I use Lyft, not Uber. So there. But I still haven't used them in months now. I have other ways to go places. High school student. Massive dam failures caught on camera. Yeah, I know. Police chase a woman kidnapped across state lines. Okay, that says some bad phrasing right there. Like, they're making it sound like they're chasing the woman who was kidnapped, but they're actually chasing. They're trying to rescue her, not chase her. They're chasing the perpetrator. There's stuff. Oh yeah, a Tozy. What's a Tozy? Lately, I haven't checked. I know usually I don't, but more stuff with streaming. Yeah, there's some. Look how weird stuff going on. Okay. And wait, are there any? Yeah, I want to close this out with a quiz. Oh, they've got D quiz. I'm trying to keep a straight face while thinking about doing a D quiz. I'll blame the cake. But yeah, I'll do it. I will close out this stream by being stupid. Because it's my birthday stream and I'm going to do what I want. Oh, food quiz. Yeah, I did the Greek mythology quiz earlier. I was surprised I actually did better than I thought. For a while, and I just got a bunch wrong in a row. Oops. Yes. Actually, I think I'll do the food one. And do D just record it tomorrow by itself. Because the alphabet ones I like to do by myself.
Craft Real Mayo, the heart of every table.
Safe like repair, safe like repair.
A broken windshield shouldn't wreck your schedule.
Welcome back, quizzers. Today we're serving up a quiz all about food and drinks with 4 tasty rounds to test your knowledge. We'll begin with a picture round and a fun choose one section followed by mixed trivia and ending with a multiple choice round. As always, remember to keep track of your score as we go along. Now let's dig into question 1. Can you identify this French snail dish?
Escargot. I have never wanted to try it. I might have just mentally vomited.
It's called escargot. What Italian dumplings are these?
Nashi? Is it
Gnocchi.
Yeah, those things. I'm not. Is it nashi or
What
gnocchi?
pastry wrapped snacks are these?
Pigs in a blanket. Okay, yeah. So, yeah. And I tried to avoid doing the D quiz. It did not help. Yeah.
Pigs in a blanket. Can you name this raw beef dish?
Oh, that's steak tartare? Is that what it's called? I have never had it that I recall. So.
Steak tartare.
Okay, good.
What German sausage dish is this?
Oh, I'm gonna spell fish and
Currywurst.
oh, okay. Like,
Do you recognize this tangy tropical fruit?
is that a tamarind? If that is tamarind, it's nasty.
It is called a tamarind.
Okay, yeah, 'cause
What shell shape?
oh, those are the madeleines. I really like them. They're nice and soft. But yes, I had like 2 or 3 years ago. Someone had some tamarind candy, and he was giving it out because they had so much of it to share. And oh my god, that stuff was disgusting. And yeah, I am not a fan of tamarind after that. These are madeleines or madeleines. They're really nice soft cookies. I like them so much. Especially when they're half dipped in chocolate.
French cake is this? The answer is Madeleine. Can you identify this rich liver delicacy?
I have no idea what that is.
Foie gras.
Oh, that's what it looks like? Okay.
What orange-colored fruit is this?
That's a persimmon.
A persimmon. What colorful French sandwich cookies are these?
Oh, those are macarons. People want to get them confused with macaroons. Macaroons are the coconut things. Macarons are these. 1 O or 2. 2 O's is coconut.
Macaron.
Yeah.
Which is the world's most expensive spice derived from the stigmas of
Saffron.
a crocus flower?
Hello Mini is a type of cheese. Tell you right now.
Which Louisiana rice dish often combines meat, seafood, and vegetables?
Jambalaya.
Which Cypriot cheese keeps its shape
This is a
when
Hello
grilled or
Mini
fried?
one. That's Hello Mini. And for those of you who don't know Cypriot, that's what they call anything from Cyprus. The island of Cyprus is called Cypriot. I don't know why, that's just how they do it.
Which British rice dish traditionally contains smoked fish and boiled eggs?
Kidgery? I don't... Oh, whoa, okay, good. I didn't recognize it for heavy.
Which apple brandy is traditionally produced in Normandy?
This? Oh, Calvados.
Which North American dish
think.
traditionally combines corn with lima beans?
That's succotash. That's what I say. I'm guessing succotash. Looney Tunes.
Which dense German bread is traditionally made mainly from rye?
Pumpernickel.
Which Australian sponge cake is coated in chocolate and desiccated coconut?
Clafoutis? Over here? Oh, lambing. Okay.
Which Dutch treat consists of two thin
That's
waffles joined by a
stroopwafel.
layer of syrup?
Breathe.
Which French baked dessert traditionally consists of cherries covered with batter?
That I'm gonna say is clafoutos.
Cooling down up to 8 times faster? That would be cool. Only at Sleep Number.
The world that was doesn't exist.
If the virus didn't take you, something else.
In which American state did the gumbo originate?
Louisiana.
Louisiana. What?
No, it's Louisiana. That's how I call it, Louisiana.
Swiss dish consists of melted cheese served in a communal pot.
Fondue.
A fondue. What does BLT stand for?
Bacon, lettuce, tomato. Only the first one is worthwhile. Lettuce, tomato can go elsewhere.
Bacon, lettuce, and tomato. What type of omega does fish provide?
Omega-3.
Omega-3. What Canadian dish combines chips or fries, cheese curds, and gravy?
Poutine. Poutine. I want to try poutine. But I'm nowhere close to
The
Canada.
answer is poutine.
There is a place I've heard around here that has like a Texas version of poutine. I might try it this month.
What Italian rice dish is cooked slowly by gradually adding stock?
Risotto. Yeah, my stomach.
Risotto.
Reading doesn't hurt, but it's like
What are dried plums called?
prunes. And no, I have eaten lots of plums. I don't want to eat
Prunes.
I probably could.
What is the Italian version of the omelette?
Is that frittata? Are they talking about I'm gonna just say frittata.
Frittata.
There you go.
Which dessert covers ice cream and sponge cake with browned meringue?
Oh, I'm gonna have to bonk myself because I know it. I just can't think of it.
Baked Alaska.
That I've never had that.
What is the Korean equivalent of sauerkraut?
Kimchi.
Kimchi. Which South American dish is made from fresh raw fish cured in citrus juice?
Ceviche.
Ceviche. Which spirit is used in a traditional Irish coffee?
Irish whiskey.
Irish whiskey. Which Lebanese dip is made of mashed cooked eggplant, olive oil, lemon juice, and tahini?
Hummus. Oh no! Oh crap! No. Oh, it begins with a T.
Baba ganoush.
Okay, no, that's not. Okay, I wasn't thinking that. I'm
What
stupid.
Italian dish traditionally consists of paper-thin slices of raw beef?
Oh, there's my bonk for last one, and that. I don't know what that is either. Well, I probably do. Just don't remember right now.
Carpaccio.
Okay, I've heard of it.
How do Australians call peppers?
You just call them pepper. I don't know. There's my bonk for that. I don't know that one either.
Capsicum. Which dessert's name means burnt cream?
Creme brulee. Okay, Capsicum is okay. First off, you're showing capsicum is hot peppers. No, weren't those bell peppers you were showing? Yeah. This is bad. That was very bad. Bad question. And this is a scientific name, the genus for them. And the thing, well, capsaicin is actually what makes it the kick. Okay, I'm getting off track here. Let's get back. This one is creme brulee.
Creme brulee. What is clarified butter called in Indian cooking?
Ghee. Ghee.
Ghee.
Bring the outdoors in and keep everything you care for powered by 100% clean, renewable energy.
Moving? Spectrum makes it simple. With the most reliable fiber-powered internet for just $40 a month. Set up your
Which citrus fruit provides the distinctive flavor of Earl Grey tea?
Oh, blood orange? Is there more?
Bergamot.
Okay, see, I wasn't sure. That's bergamot.
Why
I didn't
is
know
the
that was
durian banned in many places?
Because it stinks like crap.
Because it smells.
Yeah.
In which country was the Hawaiian pizza invented?
I'm gonna just say Florida. I'm saying Florida is a country right now.
Canada.
Okay. Okay, and everyone who does not like Hawaiian pizza, just because it was made in Canada does not mean it is a war crime, okay? It's just pizza.
How many calories does a glass of water contain?
I'm gonna say 0. Probably done, but yeah. Oh, good.
Which ingredient traditionally gives black pudding its dark color?
The blood. It's blood sausage.
Which sauce is traditionally served with eggs Benedict?
Hollandaise.
Which cheese is traditionally used in a Greek salad?
Feta.
Which food spoils the fastest if left outside the fridge?
Cooked rice.
What is the most popular drink in the world after water?
I'm gonna say, I want to be coffee, but I'm pretty sure it's tea. So yeah. Yeah, I told you. It's rude and offensive, but
What's
oh well.
the main alcoholic beverage in a pina colada?
Rum. Oh. I think, rum is one of the reasons I have to quit doing I think that's why I quit drinking is rum. Because I remember one night, this was in my early 20s, and doing an online drinking contest with a friend across the country, to see who could get drunk the fastest, meaning who could lose the ability to type legibly first. And I was making homemade pina coladas. Then I realized I was taking too long. I decided to drink the rum straight from the bottle. Next thing I know, I am waking up the next morning. I don't feel too good. I mean, it wasn't it wasn't like a hangover. I had no headache. I just didn't feel 100%. And the worst part is I couldn't remember who won. And so, yeah, there's no point doing drinking contests and stuff. Like, if you don't know who won, what's the point? Why? I'm just not going to do this anymore. And that's what happened. That's why all the rum is gone.
Which country is the largest producer of wine in the world?
I'm going to say Italy. Yay.
Which country eats the most chocolate?
I'm going to say US, but Hershey's is not chocolate, by the way. Oh, Switzerland. Okay, that's good.
And lastly, how much does the most expensive pizza in the world cost?
First off, like I said, as I said, just not get distracted, make sure everyone heard me. Hershey's is not chocolate. Hershey's is the fast food of chocolate. And this answer is, I'm going to say $5,000. I was looking at most expensive things in the world, but I'm going to go... Actually, you know what? I think think we could use like caviar and stuff. I'm going to go 12,000. Because some of the caviars are very pricey. It's probably C, but I'm guessing A.
And just like that, today's challenge is...
Oh my... Okay, yeah, a $12,000 pizza. And you know, the worst part of that being a $12,000 pizza? It ain't even that big. Did you see it? It's not much bigger than a single serve frozen pizza. Actually, I think the frozen pizza around the same size probably weighs more here in the yeah. That was, oh my goodness, you called that pizza? No, like I could not understand who had. Yeah, there are people out there who have $12,000 to burn on a pizza. That like, I mean, did you? It's not that big. It's just not. Oh my goodness. That's almost like a snack. I used to be able to eat almost an entire large pizza by myself. That little pizza for $12,000 was an insult. Oh yes, I know. I know how rare bottles of wine. Yeah, there is. Oh, the price people will pay for. Oh my goodness. Because yeah, I did think about ordering Little Caesars, but I wanted to live. Because I want to try, they got the Detroit deep dish pizza, and then I want to try Little Caesars pretzel stuffed crust pizza. Yeah. But you know, I am trying to get back in shape and all that stuff. Lose weight. I will have to wait on that. Because I'm still recovering from all that. And okay, it was maybe an 8th. Okay, well, maybe a 6th. My slice of cake was maybe a 6th of the whole cake. And yeah. And it was like this cake here in the background image is that size cake, not a big like sheet cake or anything. Oh my goodness, no. Yeah, I just want to try pretzel but yeah, I might this week. We'll see. I have. Thing is, it's like I'm going later on this week. I am going somewhere near a Little Caesars, so I like technically could get them to take home. But I don't know if the pizza would still be fresh when I got there, and then but paying for delivery and it's just and then the tip and all that. Like it's kind of it would be cheaper and I mean this is Texas. It probably wouldn't get that cold. The pizza wouldn't be that bad. So I don't know. We'll see. I gotta think about it. Anyways, so. Anyways, appreciate y'all coming. I was not as. Yeah, it's time. I'm not gonna read out because I gotta go get things ready for morning, naming my coffee, and make sure. Oh, little guy. Oh my gosh, he is out like a light. I think he was like playing with his toy so much right where he is right now, and he just like fell asleep right there. Yes. Yes, and yes, I did not even bathe today. I will do that tomorrow. And then tomorrow I will do the other stuff too. Tomorrow will be like me doing stuff alone. Like because I, subscribe to Disney Plus. I'm gonna do just a month because I want to watch WandaVision. And I have lots of snacks now. I can do while I'm watching WandaVision. Oh, and like I said, I got my Avatar The Last Airbender Book 1 DVD. I already have Book 3, Fire, but I don't have Book 1, Water. And Book 2, Earth, I might buy it at some point just to have the complete set, the whole series, but I felt season 2 dragged on too much. Oh, I will come up. Uh-oh. Yeah. Yeah, so anyways, thank you all for being here. Yes, it has been a long day. But I don't know if it's I don't actually feel that tired though. It might be leftover sugar high from all that ice cream cake. We'll see. And thank you all for being here. I will stop yawning. Anyway, yes. Take care everyone. I will see you later. And yes, good night and God bless.